Imagine a process engineer in the Bahamas with an iPad shutting the control valve.
All of us are familiar with digital communications. We're with our phones, with our computers, that's all digital. But generally a field level digital network is usually from the sensor to the I/O card. That's what typically people refer to as a field bus network. On the process industries, 95% are still relying on 4 to 20 because field bus was mostly used in greenfield. When field bus was introduced, the challenge was that you would have to replace the field sensor as well as the control system. And, that's a huge investment. So this is why most field bus installations would be in greenfield plants that have been installed in the last 20 years. The IIoT is basically where we're extending that digital network to incorporate the business system, right? So now the intent is to be end-to-end digital. Well, what IIoT will do is it will enable remote support. So instead of make better use of experts remotely, better integration with your business. So it will help you with optimization, so improving profitability. And hopefully what it will do is end-to-end configuration. So I will only have to configure a point once, and it will be propagated right from, so if I say this transmitter or this tag number has these characteristics, that will propagate right up to the business system. Okay. So it will know that if I need to know what the plant, if that's the plant outlet flow meter, it will go right up to the business system and say plant total flow or plant production. In the business system, it will say plant production. On the DCS, it'll say, tag number, plant outlet type of thing. But it will be seamless so that as an engineer, all I have to do is type it in once and everything else will propagate through. I think that's some of the vision. Right now, it's going to be standalone, but we're going to be the cloud pretty soon, probably within 5 years.
So
and
fast.
Part of what?
So
fast already, because we're doing virtual machines for everything. A lot of manufacturers are working in the cloud, particularly, the Honeywell, when you work with design a Honeywell control system now, it's cloud, right?
Okay, it's completely cloud.
More and more projects, right? You could simplify it and say that if I put data on my server that's inside my company firewall, right, then it's standalone. As soon as I put that server outside my company firewall, it's cloud. So that's why I think it'll be pretty soon, because we do all our work on our network now, right?
Okay, but that makes a huge difference, I have to say, on a interaction point of view.
It's not trivial. You're right.
So
cloud has advantages of accessibility and stuff, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be taking off. So
yeah, but you mean that already we have the infrastructure to let's say handle this kind of accessibility?
Yeah.
That's a really good thing. So let me go back to this question, because you said that 95% of plants are still using 420 or basic hard.
You have to remember that the cloud is above the control system. It's all the databases that the control systems sit on, not the actual.
So the integration, the sensors with the IP, that's a different story. So just because I think people, when they think the cloud, they say everything. So they imagine their sensors already sending wireless information to the cloud.
No,
that's not happening. The
cloud. The cloud will be used for your engineering design. It might be used for your historian, that type of thing. Right?
Okay, so more for the engineering side. For the day-to-day process data, cloud still will take.
Unless it's for your historian.
Okay.
Right? Process historian might go to the cloud. Your DCS database, once you're up and running, will not go to the cloud.
Okay, so you don't imagine a process engineer in the Bahamas with an iPad shutting the control valve? Not soon.
No, not soon. No.
Okay, because that's what people are saying.
That's what they're saying, but
okay.
Think about the risks, security, right?